Shalom. I went on an adventure to the old city today. I spent actually like 5 hours there just wandering around by myself. So I got to see some cool things, and here we go. Good morning. It is Monday, November 20th, I think. And it is around 9:30 a.m. I woke up. I have no classes on Mondays. So I woke up and I decided, what do I want to do today? So I started out my morning right here by my wonderful window with my really great view. I'll show you it in a little bit. And I have just been sitting here reading my Bible, and it's been great. So let me tell you what I've been reading. I've been reading these, which is the Torah portion of the week, and this morning I read in Genesis about Jacob and his wives, Rebecca and Leah, and all of the children that he had. And then I also read in John about Jesus gathering his disciples. One of the verses I want to tell you about is really cool. It is verse 47, and it says, "Here is truly an Israelite, there is nothing false in him." And it's Jesus talking about Nathaniel. And I just thought it was cool because in a lot of my classes we talk about like what does it mean to be Jewish and what does it mean to be an Israeli, and here it is. There's nothing false in him. Here's a true Israelite. So anyways, me thinking not important things are very interesting. So anyways, I just finished reading the scripture, and now I thought I would give you a little tour of my apartment. So let's start. This is the door where you would walk in, and when you walk in, you see the kitchen. This is our dining room. Our lovely kitchen. Our cool chore chart with all our Hebrew letters. This is the N, just so you know. This is our new addition to the house. It's like a little oven, toaster oven. Here's our living room. And the best part, this amazing view. It's literally so good. This is the old city, right up here. There's the Dome of the Rock. It's so gorgeous, so gorgeous. So then we walk down this hallway and we get to our guest bedroom. This is my roommate Freya's room. Hopefully she doesn't mind me showing. This is Shelby's room. And this is Uma's room. She keeps it nice and tidy. And my room. Here's my nice bed with my cute comforter. I have my fan and my desk. Let me just show you. This is a painting I just made. Very cool. Just got some stuff. And underneath is the best part. Anybody who sends me letters, I have been putting up here in pictures under my desk. Thank you to everybody who has. That's basically it. And then my dresser, I got my towels, my laundry, and I have another great view out my window. Back there is the Jordan Mountains you can see popping up back there. Another beautiful view. So that's my apartment. Now I think I'm gonna go on a walk to the old city. So I'm gonna get dressed and then we're gonna go. Wearing long pants because who knows if there's dress codes. Even though it's a super nice day. Woohoo! Yalla! I'm walking to the old city. The first thing I saw when I got in there was them making these homemade pitas. It literally looks so yummy. Okay, so here is the entrance to Jaffa Gate, and here is the first stop, the Tower of David Museum. So let's go. So this is King David's Tower, which was actually built by King Herod, I'm thinking about 2,000 years ago. And this moat was from the Crusader period, it's only about 900 years old. this is Christ Church, which was the first Protestant church in the Old City. So then I walked to the Armenian Quarter and went to the Cathedral of St. James. And this is an interesting church because this is believed to be the burial place of James, the brother of Jesus, and also James, one of the 12 apostles. So the denomination of this Armenian church is the Armenian Apostolic Church. And I actually sat in on one of their services, which was a very interesting experience. I'm not sure if this is more, it's definitely an Orthodox church. I don't know if it would be more like Greek Orthodox or Catholic or what they would call it, but super beautiful. They have gold literally on everything. And during the service, I think I would call them monks, sang songs and read what I would assume to be the Bible, and it was in a different language, so I really am not sure about what was going on. But also what I would say a monk went around with this little thing and gave us something that smelled really, really good. So here's just a little snippet of the service. Then I started to head out of the Old City. Made it to Zion Gate. Zion Gate is on Mount Zion. We really are on a mountain. Then I went to King David's tomb, which obviously David was a very important guy. It's very interesting because they separate the men and the women. And so I was asking the lady, well, who has the tomb? Is it on the men's side or the women's side? And she was saying that that is just a fake one and the actual tomb is underground. It's really cool that the Jewish people think of this place so important and they come here and pray and read the Torah. So I wasn't planning on it, but then I found this museum and I decided to check it out. So I found this Holocaust museum and it's basically just a bunch of tombstones. So those gravestones were actually for towns of people. Each of those were for an entire town of people. I was thinking that each one represented one person and I was amazed at how many there were, but each one represents an entire town. So many people died in the Holocaust, it's astonishing. Really very sad. And then I went to a Catholic church called the Dormition Abbey, and it's called that because Dormition means sleep, and this is the place where they believe that Mary died. It is also a place where they think Jesus might have had the Last Supper. So I got to go in the church. It was very beautiful, lots of pictures of Mary with Jesus. So then I walked back into the Old City on the hunt for some good lunch. Got a classic falafel pita. They put french fries in it. Oreo milkshake. Whoops, I spoiled myself. Then I walked by the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which was ringing bells. Then I finally figured out where I was and walked home. So it was a grand day. I'm glad that I spent all of the time in the Old City. I got to see some very cool things that I hadn't yet seen before. And I think the coolest thing was seeing King David's tower in his tomb, because I think that David was such a cool guy. He was the one just in the field. He was the shepherd boy, and they're asking like, all right, where's the more brothers? Like, you're not the king, you're not the king. And they're like, oh, like, well, there's David, but he's just a shepherd boy. Well, David's not just a shepherd boy. He was the one who defeated Goliath. He was the king. He was the one who got the land to build the first temple, and he's the one who wrote most of the Psalms. He's literally an amazing guy. And I got to go to where he's buried and also his tower. So awesome. Woo woo. Jerusalem's so cool. No, actually something that I learned today walking around is I don't know how much of a fan of history I really am. which I don't know how much there is to say about that. I am interested, but it's just like there are so many places in the old city, and there's so much reading to be done, and there is so much history that sometimes it can be overwhelming. So, yes. But anyways, I did learn a lot today, and I am glad that I went to the old city. So, that's it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.